Good afternoon, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2024. To begin the ceremony, please stand and join me in honoring our country as our Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 5077 Color Guard presents our nation's flag as well as the Missouri flag. We will open by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, and I will ask you to join me. This will be followed by our national anthem and our school's alma mater, performed by our mixed chamber choir. I would ask that you remain standing until both the pledge and each of the songs have concluded. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Filled with noble pride and courage, reaching to the sky, stands our glorious alma mater, stands for Zumwalt high. May thy walls be never weakened, nor thy prestige die. May the blessings of the ages rest on Zumwalt high. Oh, to thee, our alma mater, dignified and strong, now we raise our loyal voices, offer thee our song. May thy walls be never weakened, nor thy prestige die. May the blessings of the ages rest on Zumwalt high.
You're posting the colors. At this time, you may be seated. Thank you, Ms. Hoffman and the North High Mixed Chamber Choir. I would like to thank VFW Post 57-7 Color Guard for presenting our nation's colors. We honor and appreciate your service to our country so very much. At this time, I would also like to recognize all those from the class of 2024 who have enlisted in a branch of the service. When I say your name, please stand and remain standing so we all can be recognized. Jacob Boyer, Marine Corps. Zachary Brinkman, Army. Atlee Cowell, Marine Corps. Sophia Gomez, Army. Cooper Group, Army. Nicole Howes, Navy. Gustavo Hurtado, Army. Britton Osborne, Air Force. Reed Tash, Marine Corps. Joseph Wilson, Army. And Edson Venegas, Marine Corps. At this time, if I could have all veterans and members of our armed services stand to be recognized for your service to our country. Thank you all, and thank you for spending time on this Memorial Weekend to help us celebrate this graduation. At this time, you all may be seated. My name is Buddy Entwistle, and I am the principal at Fort Zumwalt North High School. It is truly an honor to be here today to recognize and celebrate our graduating seniors, the dedicated and talented men and women who make up the class of 2024. This is a special event in the lives of each of our seniors seated before us, and of course, for all their family and friends. An impressive accomplishment such as a school graduation is worthy of a dignified ceremony, and it is with this in mind that we ask graduates and spectators to maintain certain expectations. Applause is certainly encouraged, but we ask that it is done in a tasteful manner warranted by such a formal event. Likewise, our graduates also realize the importance of appropriate and formal behavior and understand that the actions to contrary are simply not acceptable in this forum. I thank you for your cooperation and hope that you enjoy today's program. At this time, I would like to recognize a few distinguished guests who have joined us this afternoon. To my left, O'Fallon Ward 1 Council Member Ron Epps. The Mayor of O'Fallon, the Honorable Bill Hennessy. And State Representative for District 103, Dave Hinman. Many thanks to you for being here this afternoon to support our students and families. It's also my pleasure to introduce our stage guests. I will ask these guests to please rise as I introduce them and remain standing. First, Vice President of our Board of Education, Mr. Gabriel Helms. Board Member, Ms. Catherine Bird. Board Member, Mr. John Christopher. From our district office, our superintendent, Dr. Paul Myers. Now our administrative team at North High School, Dr. Corbin Bushman, Dr. Elizabeth Fleer, Mr. Tyler Horner, Mr. Keith Moyer, Mr. Casey Oliarnik, and Mr. Ted Hickey. And from our guidance department, Ms. Nita McGill, Ms. Katie Hunn, Ms. Amanda Peters, Ms. Nicole Rogels, Ms. Becky Seavey. Presenting the class this afternoon, Miss Teresa Niggas. And junior class officers helping us today, Miss Olivia Bredenkamp and Miss Emma Topmeyer. Finally, I would like to ask that all of our teachers and staff who are here this morning please rise and be recognized. Thank you so much for your support of our graduates and the all-important role you have played in their lives the past 4 years. You all may be seated. Before I deliver my comments to our graduates, I would like to ask everyone to please join me in a moment of silence to remember any of our family, friends, and the 3 classmates, Wyatt Alexander Manlove, William Leonard McNally, and Omarion Giovanni Thomas, who are not able to be with us to celebrate today, but whom we have brought here in our minds and our hearts. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Class of 2024, good afternoon and congratulations. In just a few moments, you're going to walk across this stage marking a significant milestone in your lives. Like your family and friends who have joined us here today, I couldn't be more proud of each and every one of you. It's a great honor for me to be speaking at your graduation. A high school graduation ceremony can signify many things: achievement and recognitions, accumulation of educational experience, new beginnings, a personal growth marker, change, independence, and responsibility. And at its very basic meaning, an indication that you have completed all educational requirements as established by the state of Missouri. Also thinking about a graduation, it's kind of like your last formal lesson for your K through 12 education. It is with this thought in mind that I would like to recall for you an old lesson you probably experienced in kindergarten or first grade. To help bring back this experience, I had planned to bring 353 carpet squares out so you could gather around me on the floor. Unfortunately, Mr. Oliarnik did not think that was such a good idea. So instead, we will do this in a more traditional fashion. Let's begin. Class of 2024, I present to you the 3 Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there was a mama pig who had 3 little pigs. When they had grown and the time was right, she sent those 3 pigs out to make homes of their own. The first little pig was lazy. He didn't want to work very hard, so he quickly built a house of straw and then started to play. The second little pig, he went to work building a house of wood, but when he saw the first pig playing, he quickly finished his house with sticks. But not the third little pig. He stayed determined. He worked hard and built a fine home of brick and mortar, complete with a fireplace and a nice front porch. I'm going to stop there. I don't think you need to hear the rest of the story, but do you remember how that story ends? When the big bad wolf came around looking for a meal, there was only one home that remained standing, and that was of the third pig. Now, I could go on for the next 15 minutes about how you're getting ready to go out and build your house, but I'm not going to do that because I don't think that's the case. Today I recall this tale to reassure you that like the third little pig, you have already begun to build your house brick by brick. In fact, today's graduation ceremony is a celebration of 13 years of your life you've dedicated to your education. In those 13 years, you have built a strong foundation for your future. Class of 2024, today 353 of you will cross the stage and receive your diploma. You will do so with a great amount of experience and success already gained. As a group, the class of 2024 has accepted over $5.5 million in scholarship and awards. 115 of you have earned a college prep academic award. 78 have received the Academic Excellence Awards. 18 of you scored a 31 or higher on the ACT, with 2 of you earning perfect scores. You had 2 top 100 scholars, a National Merit finalist. The class of 2024 has accomplished so much already. In athletics and on the stage, you have won 4 conference titles, 1 district title, and in performance, you have received several district and state level awards, as well as national recognition. I could go on, but in short, class of 2024, you have found success with your hard work, and you deserve a round of applause. Now, a common phrase you might hear during this phase of your life is get ready for the real world. Well, I'm here to tell you today, you've been living in the real world. For you, class of 2024, you have already faced challenges that come with the real world. You have taken on the big bad wolf. As you have been building your house the past 13 years, you've overcome the loss of loved ones, a pandemic, political strife, public protests and violence, and many other situations, both as a group and individually. And unlike many before you, you have had this reality cast in your face constantly via cell phones and computer screens. And if that wasn't bad enough, you had to witness the Chicago Cubs win a World Series. Go Cards. I know. You've seen some tough times indeed, class of 2024, yet here you are, still ready to take on more responsibility and greater challenges as you step into the next phase of the real world. So class of 2024, my final lesson for you today is simply a reminder to keep building your house slowly and deliberately, brick by brick. Develop your blueprints, follow your plans, and build the house of your dreams. As you go off to college, trade school, enter the workforce, or join the military, be strong with your actions, disciplined with your intent, and enjoy your time of construction. Do not be persuaded by instant gratification or rush through the work of your life like the first 2 little pigs, but rather continue to build a life strong enough to take on the huff and the puff of the big bad wolf. Build a stable house that will allow you to sing, dance, and celebrate your accomplishments for years beyond its final construction. You have demonstrated, as signified by this graduation today, that you can remain focused and accomplish a worthy goal. I have no doubt that you will continue in this same manner even when faced with the wolves of tomorrow. In closing, class of 2024, you have worked hard and deserve the honor you will receive today. Today you are graduates. You are the Fort Zumwalt North Panthers. You are the class of 2024, and you alone are the only ones that can proudly proclaim that. The world is waiting. Keep building, class of 2024. Keep building. At this time, I would like to welcome Assistant Principal Mr. Casey Oliarnik to the podium to recognize some special individuals.
Good afternoon. As Dr. Entwistle mentioned, I am Casey Oliarnik, and I have had the privilege of working with these seniors for the last 4 years. It has been an enlightening and wonderful experience. I'd like to take this time to introduce our elected senior class officers. Officers, please stand and remain standing to be recognized. Tabark Alcalde. Jaden Hicks. Braden Perung. Marissa Vaccaro. And last but certainly not least, Mr. President, Gavin Garnett. These Panthers, you can sit down. These Panthers take on this leadership role to coordinate events, plan activities, communicate with their classmates, and make decisions on behalf of their peers. Thank you, officers. You have been absolutely wonderful. Interestingly enough, 2 of our elected officers for next year are right there in front of the stage. Dr. Entwistle mentioned them earlier, Olivia Bredenkamp and Emma Topmeyer. You have some fancy shoes to fill. Next, I would like to mention Grad Night. Grad Night is a substance-free event coordinated by the parents of our Panthers to provide a safe and fun evening overnight tonight. Since its beginning, which, at least according to Joe Sutton, was 1987, he thinks, it has provided a final opportunity for the graduating class to gather, break bread, and play games together in a safe environment. It will begin this evening at 11 p.m., and any of you in robes who are interested in losing a match of laser tag, let me know, because I'm the best. And I'm ready for an actual challenge this year, because last year was too easy. I see you, Nolan. So bring it on. But I would like to take a moment to recognize some of the parents who make tonight possible. I'm going to miss some names, so if you helped at all with the preparation, planning, volunteering, fundraising, or support of Grad Night, please stand now. Please give them a round of applause. But I would like to thank in particular Nicole Hayen, Stacy Lansford, Karen Schrader, Brooke Remley, Cindy Williams, Anita Bacon, and Jennifer Robin. As I mentioned earlier, there's a host of others. Yes, please give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. Also, in the insert of your program, their grad night donors are listed. They have donated goods or food or all kinds of things to our graduates for tonight. So if you are involved in any one of those companies or individuals, please stand and be recognized. If you're on there. Thank you so much. Ahora les quiero presentar a ustedes una estudiante especial. Ella nos ha ayudado mucho en la escuela. Ella planeó actividades diferentes y era la presidente de nuestro club FZNIM, que es un club que celebra a todas las personas en la escuela y del mundo. Se llama Lindsay Garcia y tiene algunas palabras hermosas para nosotros. Please help me welcome her to the stage, your student speaker, Lindsay Garcia. She is the president of FZNIM, our diversity club, an excellent student both at North and at Lewis and Clark, where she's been studying to be a police officer. And she has been selected as a recipient of one of our 2024 Essence of PPI Awards. Ms. Lindsay Garcia, welcome to the stage.
Sorry. Some lady told me to imagine everybody in their underwear. I don't think that's gonna work right now. 4 years, 4 months, 4 weeks, and now 4 minutes. Good afternoon, students, families, staff, and friends. My name is Lindsay Garcia, and I hold in great respect the privilege to stand before you here today to give the graduation speech for the class of 2024. Buenas tardes, estudiantes, familias, personal y amigos. Mi nombre es Lindsay Garcia y tengo el gran privilegio de estar aquí hoy ante ustedes para pronunciar el discurso de graduación de la promoción 2024. A few minutes from now, we will all walk out those doors, not knowing when we will cross paths again, but probably at a Waffle House at like 2 in the morning. So let's take these next moments to reflect on the past 4 years of high school. Starting off with our powerful football team winning first place at districts. Let's give them a round of applause. And not to mention our band playing beautiful music. I'd always remember when they'd play down the halls and you can hear the percussion coming down during those state send-offs. I would get chills all the time. Our student council, who made those dances with our crush, something worth remembering or forgetting. I'm forever grateful to have these amazing counselors who were patient and kept us organized even after we came marching into their office because we wanted to change our schedule the day before the semester started. I'm sorry, Ms. Rogels. I extend my deepest gratitude to the school clubs whose unwavering support and diverse opportunities have empowered us to discover our passions and shape the individuals we have become, such as FZNIM. I would like to highlight FZNIM because when I first arrived at this school, I felt lost. But it was through FZNIM that I found a sense of belonging and purpose. Together, we supported important causes, and we've proudly organized impactful events, really showcasing the contributions within our school community. Through FZNIM, students find a sense of inclusion, and that work will continue to influence future students like me. Mientras estamos sentados aquí hoy, al borde de nuestro próximo capítulo, es natural reflexionar sobre los desafíos que han dado forma a nuestra experiencia en la escuela secundaria. Cada recuerdo tiene un significado en nuestro viaje, pero depende de nosotros cómo usamos esos recuerdos para perseverar. Some of you may be feeling a bit lost and lonely amidst the excitement, but let me tell you a secret. It's okay to feel lost, to feel a bit unprepared, and to feel overwhelmed by the unknown. Because in those moments of uncertainty, we often find the greatest opportunities for growth and self-discovery. A aquellos otros padres como los míos se les agradece, desde lidiar con formularios escolares complicados hasta superar barreras lingüísticas. Su arduo trabajo y sacrificios han allanado el camino para nuestro éxito. Speaking of guidance, none of us would be here today without the encouragement and dedication of our teachers. So please give them a big, big round of applause. I would like to take the moment to thank my heroes. My brothers have taught me the things in life that are not in the high school curriculum. Turns out you're not supposed to hit the curb, but I don't know what that means. So there's a spot embedded in my heart just for them. As you're sitting in your seat, think about your hero. It is never too late to thank that person who has helped you through these tough years. That will hold a special place in your memories. Entonces piénsalo. Nunca es tarde para agradecer a esa persona que te ha ayudado en estos años difíciles. Alguien que siempre ocupará un lugar especial en tus recuerdos. A todos los padres que valientemente entraron en territorio desconocido para darnos las oportunidades que nunca tuvieron, gracias. Tus sacrificios no han pasado ignorados y a medida que avanzamos en la vida, llevamos tus esperanzas y sueños con nosotros. Class of 2024, as we move on to this journey of life, remember that there will be no more participation trophies. So take those risks. Make the first move. Actually answer when someone asks how you are. Pursue that unrealistic dream. Because the most dangerous thing you can do in life is play it safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Lindsay Garcia. At this time, I would like to call forward and once again introduce our mixed chamber choir, who will be performing For Good as arranged by Mac Huff in honor of our graduates. Thank you, Ms. Hoffman, and our mixed chamber choir. That was outstanding. Now I would like to ask again Mr. Casey Arnick to come forward to present a number of special awards. These awards are voted on by our faculty. The students who receive these awards will receive a Panther statue with an engraved plate that reads their name, class of 2024, as well as the award they have received, either citizenship, leadership and loyalty, or the Rocket Award. At this time, I would also like to ask the members of our orchestra and wind ensemble to make their way to the back of the arena. The first award we will be presenting this afternoon is for citizenship. The individual receiving this award has constantly demonstrated behavior which is honest, moral, respectable, and ethical. This individual has conducted their life in a manner to be emulated. This year, this award goes to Rebecca Bacon. Rebecca, please come forward. Rebecca is the daughter of Joe and Anita Bacon. She is a PPI mentor, a member of NHS, fellow Christian athletes, and League of Leaders. Becca has also participated in cross country, track, and basketball while at North High. Rebecca is an FZN Top 25 Scholar, a Missouri Top 100 Scholar, and a National Merit Commend Scholar. After high school, Rebecca will continue to serve others as she moves on to Missouri Baptist University, where she will study exercise science in hopes of becoming an occupational therapist. Becca, you are very deserving of this 2024 Fort Zumwalt North High School Citizenship Award. Our second award is for loyalty and leadership. The individual receiving this award has demonstrated the skills to be an effective leader by example, foresight, initiative, and has exhibited an energy to guide others in a trustworthy and sincere capacity. This award goes to Antoine Friend. Antoine is the son of Theodore and Carol Haywood. He was a PPI mentor, a League of Leaders member, and a member of our football and track and field team at North High School. Antoine served as a leader both in the hallways and on the athletic field. After high school, Antoine will be attending Maryville University. I present to you Antoine Friend, the 2024 Loyalty and Leadership Award winner. The third and final award presented is the 11th Annual DJ Rocket Award. As you may know, the Rocket Award is named after class of 2015 graduate DJ Rocket and is given to the student who has infused our school with the most positive and authentic school spirit during their senior year of high school. I am pleased to announce that the winner of the 11th Annual Rocket Award is Mortaja Al-Khaldi. Mort is the son of Muslim Al-Khaldi and Zainab Al-Amir. Mort has been very involved in our high school, serving as a member of our PPI, a member of our varsity basketball team, a member of our League of Leaders, and attending various competitions at our school to lead the Superfans in support of their Panthers. After high school, Mort will be attending Lindenwood University, where he will study exercise science. Congratulations, Mort. You are a very deserving recipient of the Rocket Award. Thank you for your positive spirit and attitude. At this time, I would like to direct your attention to the rear of the arena, where members of the North High Orchestra program will perform Butterflies Dance. This is an original composition by one of our very own seniors, Mr. Andrew Lubieski. Thank you, North High Orchestra and Drew. What an excellent composition. And thank you, Ms. Conrad, for helping perform. Please continue to keep your attention to the rear of the arena at this time while members of our wind ensemble will perform As If on Wings by Tracy Bierman. Thank you, Mr. Stewart, Mr. Schultz, and our North High Wind Ensemble. Before we begin to bring students up to receive their diplomas, you will notice that many of our students are wearing medals with green and gold ribbons. Those with bronze medals have earned cum laude distinction, which means they have maintained a 3.8 to 3.99 grade point average during high school. Panthers, if you have earned a cum laude medal, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Those Panthers with a silver medal have earned the magna cum laude distinction. They have maintained a 4.0 to 4.19 GPA during their time at North High. If you have a silver medal, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Our highest cum laude distinction is summa cum laude, which is reserved for Panthers who have exceeded a 4.2 GPA as indicated by their gold medal. Panthers, if you are summa cum laude, please stand and be recognized for your diligent academic work. Thank you. Okay, class of 2024, are you ready? At this time, I would like to ask Mr. Helms, Ms. Bird, and Mr. Christopher, to please prepare to present the diplomas to the class of 2024. Members of the board, these students have met the grad and credit requirements of the Fort Zumwalt Board of Education and the state of Missouri and should now prepare to receive their diplomas. Ms. Niggas will be reading the names of the graduates. Ms. Niggas, if you would please come forward.
Samiha Mustafa Abdelkarim. Hannah Grace Abeling. Sophia Margaret Rose Abernathy. Ryan Elizabeth Alberson. Mortaja Muslim Akaladi. Tabark Rad Akaladi. Kaylee Renee Allen. Reese Elizabeth Allman. Jeffrey Earl Alva. Vincent Gregory Ambrosakia. Abby Lynn Anderson. Charles Edward Atherton. Tatiana Ann Aubert. Rebecca Joy Bacon. Evan Michael Bader. Angela Anais Badillo. Abdel Abadwan. Mikkel Joseph Baker. Caitlin Elizabeth Bampton. Tess Alexandria Bams. Abigail Rose Banta. Brandon Nicholas Borelli. William Michael Bartold. Alexander James Batchelder. Luke William Bathon. Austin Edward Bauer. Ethan Paul Becker. Colin Michael Beeson. Sabrina Jean Bellerson. Sophia Lynn Bello. Madeline Claire Belt. Jeremiah Thomas Bender. Eliana Paige Bagogno. Kendi Nicole Blue. Sheila Michelle Bajorquez Martinez. Caden Alexander Bolkert. Jacob Matthew Boyer. Savannah Lynn Bradford. Isabel Haley Brake. Andrew Emery Branham. Isabella Arlene Bray. Zachary Neil Brinkman. Elizabeth Lynn Brooks. Leon Brown. Madeline May Brown. Sophia Elizabeth Brown. Matthew Thomas Birch. Annabelle Louise Burke. Asher Kai Burwell. Anthony Arthur Buss. Madison Kaylee Byrne. Lucas Hayden Kane. Nicholas Evan Kane. Matthew John Cannon. Jordan Lene Carmichael. Gavin Luke Carnett. Ellie Grace Carter. Hunter Leo Casey. Tyler Christopher Cobbs. Abigail Christine Collier. Kaylee Ann Connor. Maya Renee Cody. Ethan Robert Craddock. Giovanni Armand Cuthbert. Natalie Michelle Deline. Kendra Marie Dalton. Alexis Grace Davidson. Elijah James Davidson. Emma Maria Davis. Liam Van Ly Davis. Zachary Lee Davis. Erica Faye DeHucos. Diana Siraj Desai. Tyler Joseph Douglas. Pierce Landon Drakesmith. Canaria Ale Unique Ducree. Christopher Todd Dussel. Cadence Mariah Dunlap. Peyton Raylan Didell. Jalen Nicole Ebert. Bobby Joshua Edwards, Jr. Emma Ruth Eldred. Troy Michael MG. Caleb Daniel Engie. Charlie Ryan Epps. Cody John Faddick. Austin Taylor Fedak. Rose Renee Fergan. Olivia Faye Ferrario. Aiden Michael Fig. Jeffrey Robert Files. Kylie Renee Files. Jeremy David Fryhoe. Antoine Codarius Friend. Allison Rianne Frost. Eva Yvonne Fuller. Marqualo A. Futrail. Jaden E. Garamella. Lindsay Garcia. Alisa Garcia Correa. Jordan McKinley Garland. Jenna Ashley Garner. Joshua Jason Gehrig. Nasir Lukman Ghani. Carmelo James Gibson. Zachary Harrison Gibson. Ellie Isabel Giesman. Jackson Patrick Gerard. Jacob Matthew Goldman. Sophia Grace Gomez. Carlos Gomez Kisa. Caitlin Brianna Gore. Grace Ann Grafton. Katrina Marie Grieber. Jordan Lamar Griffin. Cooper Richard Groupie. Bryce Matthew Hainsworth. Mason William Halbert. Jacob Matthew Hall. Reese Mira Hamed. Maurice Chantel Hamilton Jr. David Thomas Ham. Caleb Michael Haney. Peyton Lau Hankins. Trenton Ryan Hanneman. Logan James Osa Haverman. Samuel Allen Hazel. Cole Matthew Heckelman. Kendall Christine Heitlin. Tommy Joseph Hembrock. Christian Andrew Henriksen. Hess Lorden. Carter Edward Haywood. Jaden Edward Hicks. Harlem Dalen Hill. Hattie Ella Montina Hirsch. Kylie Grace Hobbs. Kayla Christine Hobday. Sean Michael Hoekstra. Emily Michelle Holscher. Marche Eileen Hogue. Elizabeth Ann Hull. Ava Dorothy Hollinsworth. Jaden Marie Holloway. Reagan June Hooker. Anna Michelle Hoppy. Josie Adeline Houston. Nicole Alexandra House. Gabriel Lucas Huber. Elijah John Hunter. Gustavo Adolfo Hurtado Aragon. Blaze Keaton Heitrick. Abigail Ann Eiler. Lillian Nicole Inglis. John Austin Jackson. Serenity Lee Jackson. Brooklyn Angelique May Jacobs. Erin Mackenzie Jekyll. Callie Michelle James. Remy Elizabeth James. Jonathan Edward Jessic. Catherine Elizabeth Johnny. Dayton Michael Kempfey. Ashley Lynn Kammer. Joseph Maxwell Keith. Kevin Andrew Kerr. Gracie May Kessler. Jaden Diamond Kessler. Heidi Josephine Ketchum. Taylor Sanai Kimball. Jax Noel King. Mia Nicole Knickel. Ava Grace Canoti. Kara Renee Kobush. Aubrey Kathleen Kessner. Neela Amira Kopek. Dylan Joseph Kovarick. Michael David Kraser. Charles Edwin Kriegsman. Kemper Riley Cruz. Rylan Benjamin Kuhn. Madeline Marie Labath. Nora Edie LaChance. Devontae Lambert. Mariah Gabrielle Lane. Riley Ruane Lansford. Lillian Claire Lashley. Reed Thomas Lathrop. Morgan Nicole Lamuth. Addison Jewel Lee Lewis. Joseph Raymond Linneman. Caden James Lint. Brett Nicholas Lloyd. Natalie Claire Lockwood. Ethan Francis Longenecker. Andrew James Lubieski. Erin Kathleen Lund. Colton Christopher Lundeen. Adam Richard Mackling. Savannah Elise Meyer. Blake Matthew Marjoram. Cooper Jace Martin. Lexi Rose McCandless. Cortland Jordan McCoy. Alexander Matthew McCullough. Sean Patrick McKelvey. Haley Nicole McNamara. Lauren Jean Meeks. Macy Elaine Miazga. Grace Olivia Michael. Lillian Starr Miller. Asher Armando Morales. Kendall Grant Morgan. Cameron Dion Morris. Delilah May Morris. Margaret Ann Moss. Kyla Maria Munoz. Jordan Thomas Musgrave. Michael Anthony Musgrave. Lillianne Paige Natal. Mia Rose Newsom. Nellie Huynh. Breland Christine Nixon. Cheyenne Marie Nolan. Kian Harris Nolan. Shay Danielle Nortrup. Charlie Stephen Nutter. Emily Patricia O'Donnell. Zachary Aiden Oakes. Aiden Matthew Ortiz. Britton Allen Osborne. Haley Paige Osborne. Isla Osmanovich. Madeline Elizabeth Parker. Lucy Ann Perro. Samara Lee Pasternak. Hunter Lewis Patek. Lainey Ann Pearl. Isabella Claire Peoples. Dominic Isaiah Perry. Lexi Marie Peters. Farah Marie Philpott. John Paul Pierce. Braden Patrick Perung. Michaela Marie Perung. Morgan Renee Pittman. James Heath Pitts. Julia Marie Ponder. Wyatt David Poole. Lily Marie Porter. Alejandra Isabel Posadas. Charles William Potts. Amy Michelle Prinster. Hunter Edward Price. Aiden Lucas Rakers. Yusuf Ramadan. Isabella Marie Range. Faith Carrie Rebstock. Isabel Victoria Reed. Brendan John Ripplemeyer. Melanie Elizabeth Robin. Zadrian Maxwell Daniel Robinson. Zamaya Soleil Robinson. Colin James Retcher. Jesus Samuel Rojas. Christian Clayton Costa Romero. Ella Grace Rosenberg. Tara Ann Love Ross. Jay Rout. Danica Reese Rupel. Ian Robert Sanders. Lyndon Anton Eric Sanders. Aiden Michael Sanker. Tyler Dean Sarchett. Vincent Aiden Schneider. Ethan Michael Schrodemeyer. Jack Jeffrey Schwalb. Talon Zachary Seiler. Grace Leanne Ship. Name Mary Nolive Onila C. Michael Patrick Simpson. Lila Jade Sims. Braden James Cisco. Gabriel Michael Skelton. Zachary Ryan Skolnick. Camille Smith. Livia McKay Subcheck. Sydney Claire Sainer. Michael Thomas Somerville. Madeline Rose Spence. Jacob Charles Steffen. Emma Marie Steinman. Colin Riley Stevenson. Tanner Nicholas Strain. Jackson Raphael Strasburger. Liam Kagan Stratton. Mia May Stufflebean. Addison Elizabeth Tarver. Reed Wesley Tash. Hannah Elizabeth Telford. Lucas Clayton Tim. Tuyet Tran. Jordan Rodney Trice. Brett Terrence Tumbrink. Patrick Michael Ulasewicz. Julius Ludwig Ulvis. Marissa Ann Vaquero. Elena Michelle Vanderbilt. Lexi Nicole Vandermeeden. Ava McKenna Vino. Walter Renerio Velasquez Martinez. Atson Venegas. Skylar Alexis Vinhouse. Andre Simbillo Villar. Keegan Clinton Vogt. Mackenzie Lynn Vogt. Thomas David Vogt. Anthony Michael Voles. Tyler Richard Von Bokel. Brianna Marie Waller. Faith Elizabeth Wagner. Trevor Ian Wagner. Austin John Wakefield. Jordan Lene Watson. Kellen Rydell Watson. Morgan Helen Wedekin. Michael Wang. Emily Alyssa Wells. Evelyn Grace Wershing. Brandon Lee White. Connor Bryant White. Ryan Christopher Williams. Lily Mae Wilp. Joseph Thomas Wilson. Michael James Wingo. Clarice Gabrielle Jane Woods. Alexander Michael Wright. Ai Yogosima. Elena Sophia Young. Shaylin Marie Young. Pearl Joyce Zare.
At this time, it is my pleasure to bring to the stage the class president, Mr. Gavin Carnett.
Good afternoon. My mom wanted me to open with a quote from Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, but I've only seen that once, so just pretend I said something. Now, before I conclude, I want to recognize our class valedictorian, Abby Lynn Anderson. Please give her a round of applause. Parents, teachers, administrators, honored guests, I want to thank you all for joining us today as I present to you Fort Zumwalt North's class of 2024 graduates. You can clap, it's okay. My fellow classmates, this tassel here symbolizes the move from student to graduate. It is a physical reminder of all of the courses, teachers, peers, and activities that have led you to this moment, which is all tied together in the year 24 as indicated by the charm. You have earned this right to graduate. Now, if you will all please stand and join me as we move our tassel from the right to the left, declaring our status as graduates. Here we go. Seniors, let us toss our caps in the air on the count of 3 as we conclude this chapter and commence the next. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
At this time, I would like to thank Dr. Myers, the Board of Education, as well as the administration and faculty of Fort Zumwalt North High School for their presence and participation. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2024.